So we're not doing so good. There's a power loader in here. Oh, how I want to get in that thing.
I ain't here for chit-chat, Marine. You got something to do, go do it.
Okay. That makes me sad.
I'm sure it's a glorious day in the Corps somewhere. Bring me back something nice.
Priority 1. Extract. We found Honecker. Now we've got to get him safely back to the Endeavour. Recommended combat rating 500. We are 221. Oh dear. Lieutenant KO will bring our dropship into one of the refinery hangars. Escort Honecker down to us for pickup. His safety's on you. Intense. Just the 3rd difficulty.
Well, we found Honecker. Now we've got to get him safely back to the Endeavour. Lieutenant Ko will bring our dropship into one of the refinery hangars. Escort Honecker down to us for pickup. His safety's on you.
Okay. Oh, fuck. Look at this Robotech motherfucker.
You got incoming.
He's gone now. It's just me. And 2 bots. Oh, man.
Clear.
And that's what happens when you get fucked.
Abort! Abort! Ko, can you bring us in closer?
Of course. Of course. Well, we got some intel at the least.
You scanned the manifest near the Weyland ship? May I? It details a series of two-way flights. On trips from LV-895 to Katanga, creatures from the moon were the cargo. On returns, the items were cryogenic suspension pod, loaded. Live ovomorph sample, 4. It is curious these pods are of uniform manufacture, not a field modification or expedient improvisation. They appear to be the result of an extended design process by experts in hypersleep technology. And they were designed for one specific cargo, xenomorph eggs. These devices were mass-produced, not for palestation but for general use. Weyland-Yutani might have many eggs in transit or storage across the frontier.
Thanks for the briefing.
There have been an atypical number of gamma-ray bursts near Galactic Center since we departed O'Neill Station. I find that quite curious.
I hate our squadron name. When I flew interceptors, the squadrons had decent names. Predators, gunslingers. Cracked Rooks is like, oh, I dropped my chess set. The UD-9C carries enough ordnance to take out a town, and it'll keep flying with half its ass blown off. But a Condor's not going to survive turns and burns against a real interceptor. In Atmo, all it can do is go in one direction real fast. Your best defense against OPFOR air superiority is to punch the throttle to the firewall, crank the ECM, and kiss your ass goodbye. 0G's marginally better. The RCT blocks are placed wider than the old Cheyennes and Mohawks. Maneuvers real tight. I bet I could fly this piece of crap through any shipwreck you want without nicking the paint.
Thanks for the briefing, LT. Doesn't help me with, well, getting fucked like that.
Hey, best advice I got? Get yourself a good pair of earplugs to sleep, huh? There's always something in here clanging or humming. Just make sure you can still hear the alarms, huh? Bring me back something nice.
Human tanks.
Oh, Caramba, enough with this barrel roll. Go check your feeds or something.
Take 2. This is getting harder. Last time it was the internet, though. Right, random crows.
Doc, take a sidearm. Fireteam, Honecker don't have any VA suit. Get him to our dropship in one piece.
Black Death, Quiet Garden.
Core shaft's flooded. Must be those leaks we saw topside.
Here they come!
Sentry deployed.
Thanks for the gun. I'll do what I can.
Got a random mook we have to guard. Great.
Swarm, coming in! Sentry deployed.
More of them! From the sides!
It's a fucking railgun, man. I love it.
Junction's clear. Direct route's blocked. I got no connection to those compartments. Down 8 flights. Subdeck 3A.
Wrong way. Dude, Black Death is just gone.
Hijo de puta, the core leaks flooded the whole bottom of the station. Right. Bypass Mark 1, Mod 1, head through, waste processing.
I really wish you wouldn't
Water
leave me,
shouldn't
guys.
be toxic, but I wouldn't soak in it. Sentry deployed.
They're in the ducts!
Don't forget to wring your socks, Anna.
Where you going, Black Death? I don't fucking like this at
No
all.
power to the door. Hit the backup generator, far into the room.
Grabbing ammo. Rearming. Patching up. Aid kit's here.
Rearming. Patching up. Aid kit's here.
Sentry deployed.
Sentry deployed.
Glad you've got sentries, because I haven't.
Sentry deployed.
Lights out.
You hear that? They're coming.
Bursters inbound.
I see more! Left side!
I've got no gun sound, which is interesting.
Right hand, catwalk.
Grabbing ammo.
George's got power, but they're locked down. Esther?
A 16 million digit cipher. Perhaps check the logs of the maintenance synthetics?
Okay.
Grabbing ammo.
You're really just going to run in front of me like that, man?
Accessing. I have the code for you.
So that's different every time then.
Running a bypass.
I have lost all gun sound, which is interesting.
It's coming right for us!
Ow.
Hey, check this.
Little friends coming up the pipes. Sentry deployed.
One on the deck.
Another way. Race.
On the right! A spinner!
Clear.
Shore party
Party, this is your pickup. Beginning dropship approach to the refinery.
They left me. Feel like Lex in Jurassic Park.
No response from Hangar Delta's ALS. Diverting to Epsilon.
Another swarm rolling on your position.
Sentry deployed. Grabbing ammo. Incoming target.
Keep moving, fire team.
Rearming.
Door heads locked down. There's more working Joes though. S.
I would be pleased to assist.
Sentry deployed. Launching.
Okay.
No. Is there another? There we are. Sending you the door code.
I've swapped shoulder and I have no idea how.
Shore Party, we are down in Hangar Epsilon. Standing by for pickup.
I've swapped shoulder and I have no idea how.
The Beltway. Home stretch, fire team.
So, we're safe.
Let's ask these guys. Passage secured.
I picked up a bunch of intel
Is
from
that a
here.
company ship?
This is the end of the fight.
What the fuck happened here?
Weyland-Yutani Synths brought local animals up to, replenish the hive. Then eggs back down for experiments.
Prowler.
I have no link to Pryfly. I can't run the launch sequence by remote.
I want whatever he's got, man. That's wicked sick. That ground pound?
Shore Party, you'll prep the hangar.
Hey, grab this intel.
I've already got it. This is where we died. Because there's a rather nasty...
Grabbing ammo.
Patching up.
Start depressurization when
Sentry
you're ready.
deployed. Patching up.
When you hit that, every Xeno in the vents will pour out. Doc, you boarding?
No. No, I want to help.
Rearming.
Out here.
Sentry deployed.
Well, don't fucking die on us now.
Patching up.
Sentry deployed.
I've got double
Agents
health.
Here.
Sentry deployed.
Okay, we good?
Take care of that.
Human tanks it is.
Alright, here we go. It's a big room. This'll take time.
Yeah, and you gotta go down there
Right on time.
to hack
Here come
it.
the bugs.
Get eyes on this.
Keep them off us, or fly yourself home.
I've forgotten how to shoulder swap. I have no idea how I did it in the first place.
Right flank inbound. Watch left flank.
How do I shoulder swap?
Look at this.
Shore party, pressurize the hydraulics for the bay doors. Controls are below the landing deck. Door hydraulics prime. Continuing launch sequence.
This is where we died last time.
Shore party, deactivate the safety interlocks on the bay doors. Controls are in the landing signal officer's station, left side.
Gotta cover him.
Safety interlocks disengaged, resuming cycle.
Fire team, more Xenos inbound. I got a wall of signals
That
here.
lag.
Xeno spinners, watch for incoming.
We got it coming.
How did I shoulder swap?
Weight of the badass art.
Shore party, I need you up in pry flight. Get to the air boss's console and clear for final depressurization. Staff Sergeant, we're good to go.
Mount up, fire team, double time.
Sentry deployed.
Hangar clear, prep for burn.
Oh.
Shore party, get the civvy strapped in, and you tell him, if he pukes in my ship, he cleans it.
No reward. Thank you, Black Death and Quiet Guardian. Burst pistol, a Volcan. Oh, it's a flamethrower. Bunch of stuff. Didn't find the hidden cache. I found it before though, but that doesn't count because I didn't win. Oh, it was so crap.
How much like what Honecker had to say. Weyland-Yutani ran Katanga like a fucking ant farm. Used androids to bring up animals from the moon, left them on the refinery for the Xenos, took the eggs back down to the lab. There's a queen aboard Katanga, laying those eggs. SOP says, poof, that's when you pull out and file an insurance claim.
What's my next mission?
We'll deal with Katanga later. Right now, Colonel Ship wants us down on LV-895. Honecker says some Weyland-Yutani people disappeared before his group evac. Could be there's other survivors looking for rescue. You could get the details on the surface conditions from Lieutenant Ko. She'll be flying you and Herrera down.
Mission: Giants in the Earth. Search LV-895 for survivors. I have been removed from the group. Of course I have. Of course I have. Do I have to read debrief? I mean, I'm not being funny. Of course I was removed from the group.
How much like what Honecker? We'll deal with Katanga. You could get the details on the surface conditions from Lieutenant Ko.
We'll get it done. Elevator to Hall. To Hell. Extended duration 3.
Look at this cabling! I swear, one day I'm going to strip and rewire the whole goddamn cockpit.
What can you tell me about LV-895?
Our landing zone's a couple of clicks from Pala Station, at the base of the mountains to the west. You won't need any special gear. The environment is close enough to Earth. There's native life, but you probably won't have to worry about it. The Xenos that Honecker's idiot employers let loose are a bigger threat.
Why not land at Pala Station?
Pala's the source of the Xeno outbreak. I had enough bugs on my canopy in Katanga's hangar, thanks. Can't believe Herrera wouldn't let me fire missiles. You'd have ducked. Esther says there's tunnels in the mountains near our LZ. Colonel Ship thinks it's the direction any survivors would run, and the commissars agree with her.
How close enough to Earth is LV-895?
Well, around Pala Station, the air's about Earth normal. Pressure 908 millibars. Little heavier on CO2. No obvious toxins or allergens. Take the regulation antihistamines anyway. If you end up climbing a mountain, you'll have a problem. Low-lying areas have thick atmo, but it attenuates fast. A lot like Mars after we terraformed it. Gravity is 0.92. That's odd. But it means you won't notice any difference from shipboard artificial grav.
Why does this frame move around when I move my mouse? Why is the gravity odd?
The diameter of LV-895 is just under 9,000 clicks. 3/4 the size of Earth. That's small, but 92% Earth's gravity doesn't add up. To get that gravity, the moon would need to be made of something stupid, like 50% iron or full of radioactives. Something real dense, you know? But our readings say conventional rock mix.
What do we know about the native life?
Only rumors leaking out of Honecker's debrief. Something about big color-changing cats. According to Weyland-Yutani's officially filed survey data, we're orbiting a barren rock. No life. Prebiotic atmo. You can look out a porthole and see that's wrong. Or a lie. A shirt-sleeves habitable world, no terraforming needed. Low investment, high return. Maybe they didn't declare it to avoid competition.
That's all I need to know.
Just remember, Weyland managers tend to store profit margins and promotion tracks where their brains should be. If you run into any, watch your back.
So it does keep your collectibles. That's interesting.
I love playing poker with LTCO. She never folds. It's a character flaw.
I hope my mission performance meets your approval.
Look, tell Herrera it takes this stuff a while to ferment. Herrera didn't send you, did she? Right. Well, for the record, we're making, ganjang. Yeah, she's a big fan. Family recipe. From my grand... something. Okay, well, let's see what fell off the back of the power loader. If you've got a Weyland-Yutani okay. Regulations require me to state that the battalion fabricators may not be used to replicate any device and/or system that has not been licensed for use by Colonial Marine Corps Logistics Command. And I definitely don't have an unmonitored fabricator built out of spare parts stashed in a hold somewhere, because that would be wrong.
I see how this works. Muzzle for my pulse rifle. Okay.